Hey everyone, this is Sean with Adult Fitness, and today I'm going to be going over a little 20-25 minute workout that you can do at home. For this, there's not going to be any equipment necessary, and with that said, let's get started. So start off, it's going to do a little march in place, get your body moving a little bit, get your breath up, heart rate up a little bit, swing those arms, keep those knees up. And then for our next exercise, keep this movement going, but now we're gonna add a little twist. Work the core a little bit. Get those knees up. Touch them to your elbows. Just like that. Remember to keep breathing. Sometimes with these core exercises, you feel a little bit easier if you're holding your breath for them. Oops. But that's not what we want to be doing for this. Keep your breath up. Stand tall. Rotate at the waist. Squeeze your abs at the top. Do 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For our next exercise, we're going to be doing glute kickers. So stand tall. Bring your heels to your glutes. Get a nice stretch in your quads. Keep breathing. Now, if you can't do these, maybe you have some knee issues, but you want to keep your heart rate going up. Instead, you can jog in place. So you stay moving. And all right. Doing good, off to a good start. Do these for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our next exercise, we're gonna hit in the calves a little bit. So for these, do a calf raise and then rock back to your heels. Try to get a little stretch. Don't fall back like I just did. Just like that. Squeeze at the top. All right. Keep breathing. Stand tall. It can be kind of tough, but if you can hold that stretch a little bit on the back portion, just make sure you don't fall down. All right. Doing good. Now for our next exercise, we're going to be doing tricep stretch. Bring us to the upper body. Do this for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So now take one arm, put it behind your head. Take your other arm, grab by the elbow, and pull down and back. Should feel that nice stretch in your triceps. Just like this. All right. You're gonna be switching over to the other arm in 3, 2, and 1. Easy switch. Just like that. All right, remember, staying up tall. You don't want to hunch back like that. Sometimes it makes the stretch feel a little easier, but what you're really doing is just taking the emphasis off the muscle you're trying to target. All right, and let go. 3, 2, and 1. So our next stretch, keep it on the upper body, stretching that upper back. So take your hands, clasp them together, turn them, inside out, and then push out just like that. Should feel that stretch in your upper back, near your shoulder blades. Just hold that for a second. Switching over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Now we're going to be targeting the chest muscles. So for this, kind of the same grip as that back stretch. Put your hands together, but now you're going to be pushing them out behind you. Ooh. Chest is pretty tight. It's a long weekend. This is one of my favorites, actually. Just open up those muscles. Try to get some deep breaths in. All right. Stand up tall. Push your back as far as you can, but remember, if your shoulders, feeling a little uncomfortable from this, then you can just bring it back here if that's enough for you. All right, as long as you're getting that stretch. All right, let go of that. For our next exercise, now we're going to be doing a bent over row. We're going to be supersetting that with a tricep kickback. So for this, you want to hinge at the hips. Put your arms straight down with the dead weight. Bring them up. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And with your arms up, kick your triceps out like that. And just like that. Remember, you want to keep your lumbar spine, it's your lower back. Keep that nice and straight. Get a good squeeze in your muscles at the top of each part. Right here with the row, you should be feeling that in your upper back. Right here, you should be feeling that in the back of your arms. All right. Just keep that going for a second. Hit 10 more reps. Eight, 7, 6. Remember, keep breathing. That's 4, 3, 2. Last one. And there we go. All right, and now for our next exercise, I'm going to incorporate a little balance into this. So for this, you're going to be standing on one leg. Keep your other leg up a little bit. And you want to kick. Contract those quads. If your legs are a little tight, you might even feel stretching your hamstrings. Wow, that's kind of impressive. Normally, I can't balance this well. And if you have the same problem that I usually do, feel free to do this with a chair by your side, next to a wall. Last thing we want from this is for you to get injured. All right. Get a good squeeze at the end of that kick. Last one. We'll move over to the next leg. All right. Ready? This leg's always a bit tougher for me. Just like that. Whoa. Doing good, everyone. Remember, keep your back straight, spine neutral. Keep breathing. I should be following my own advice if I have a chair next to me. All right. Gonna get 5 more in. Moving over to the next one. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now for our next exercise, we're just gonna be doing standing lunges. So for this, put one foot in front of you, one foot back, and then keeping the weight on your front foot. Almost like you're squatting down. Just like that at the top, squeezing your glutes. Remember, with this, you only need to go as low as comfortable. Definitely don't put yourself in any kind of pain, or if you know you have prior knee injuries, and maybe you could go about that low. All right. Remember, look forward, straight ahead of you. Keep your back up, straight. Doing 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now switching over to the next leg. And begin. All right. Remember, keep breathing. everyone. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Feel that burn in the quads. That heart rate up. Oh. For this, we're doing 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. For our next couple exercises, we're gonna be doing those on the ground. So get down on your hands and knees. For this, we're gonna be doing some yoga poses. Some of you might know these. The cat pose, and I think the other one's called the cow pose. So position yourself like this, and then we're gonna round our spine. Stretch those back muscles, and then bring it down and arch your back. My back's a little tight, so kind of have trouble doing that one, but just like that. All right. These might help you too. Catch your breath a little bit. If you're like me right now, working out with a mask on is definitely a bit more challenging than what I'm used to. All right, hold it. 1 more. All right, and now for our next one, get on your hands and your toes. Downward facing dog. Hold this. Feel that stretch in your back, in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings. Might even feel them in your calves. All right, gonna hold this for a second. Remember to keep breathing throughout this whole time. Try to regulate your breaths too, instead of just huffing and puffing. Hold this, and now we're gonna bring it down. Stretch out the abs a little bit. All right. Hold that. Feel the stretch. Catch your breath a little bit. And for our next exercise, we're gonna be doing planks. Probably pretty familiar with these, but if you're not, get on your toes and your forearms, just like so. And you're just gonna wanna brace your core, squeeze your abs as hard as you can. We're just gonna be holding this for about 30 seconds. All right. Keep your breath going. Almost there. About halfway. All right. Switching over in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now for our next exercise, I'm gonna be staying on the floor. I'm gonna be doing a hamstring stretch. So put one leg in, one leg straight out in front of you. Grab your toes. Feel that stretch in the back of your leg. All right. For some reason, this always helps me a lot. I feel like my hamstrings are always tight. Probably from COVID lifestyle. Doing all these classes on the computer. Definitely not good for you. This is what I need some more of. All right. Switching over to the next leg. In 3, 2, and 1. One leg in, one leg right out in front of you. Grab your toes if you can. If not, you can grab your shin, your knee. Whatever you need to get that stretch. All right. Just hold that. Keep your breath going. All right, doing good, everyone. Almost there. Just got a few minutes of this warm-up left. You can do this as a warm-up if you want. If you're short on time, you can do it as a, your whole workout for the day. And switching over to the next exercise in 3, 2, and 1. So for this, bring your legs in. We're gonna do in the butterfly stretch. Put your feet together, legs in as close to your body as you can get them. Grab your toes so your legs aren't, pushing out away from you. And you should be feeling this stretch in your inner thigh, your groin area. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. Like this. A lot of people, they might be hunching their back over so they can, it looks like they're getting a deeper stretch, but you're not really targeting the same muscles in that same way. All right, hold this. About another 15 seconds. Keep breathing. And we're gonna be getting back on our feet in 3, 2, and 1. All right, let go of this stretch. Stand up. And for our next one, we're gonna be doing deadlifts. You can add some resistance to this if you'd like, dumbbells or bands or whatever you have. And for this, you're gonna be hinging at the hips, keeping your back straight. And just go down, squeeze your glutes, kind of like pop yourself back up, just like that. Gonna be doing 10 of these. It's 10. Now you should feel pretty tight stretch in your hamstrings. Once you start to feel that, you don't necessarily have to go any lower. And if you want to add a little bit more of a challenge, you can even do them with one leg. Just like that. Work some balance a little bit more. Just remember, do 10 for each leg. Whoa. And maybe keep a chair next to you for that balance as not falling over. 3. 1 more. And all right. Now for our next exercise, we're gonna be doing a little cardio portion. So for this, we're gonna do some jumping jacks. Keep this going for about a minute or so. And you ready for this? Ready, and go. All right. It's like this. Remember, keep breathing. Arms almost. Hopefully you build up a little sweat through it.